The quiet. The quiet is what I deal with on a daily basis. I can't escape it, not even if I wanted to. I have two daughters that are in school and a husband who works outside the home. So I deal with the quiet 5 days out of 7. Sometimes it's good, sometimes it's bad. But I know what you're asking. What is so bad about the quiet? As someone with BPD, which is borderline personality disorder, the quiet can be a bad thing because of a trait known as racing thoughts. Racing thoughts are all about the what ifs. How come I didn't do this? How come I didn't do that? What about this person? What about that person? It tends to make us second guess everything in our life. With racing thoughts comes anxiety, which can cause an anxiety attack. That's why the quiet is sometimes bad. I deal with the quiet by staying busy. Staying busy helps me get things done, such as chores, planning, pre-planning, checking things off that I need to do. Before I know it, I've accomplished quite a lot. Self-care is also a must for me to deal with the quiet. I'll watch a favorite TV show, movie, listen to music, dance like no one's watching. Sorry, you don't get to see me dance in this video. There's some things I like to keep private and shouldn't be on camera. Checking things off in my planner makes me feel like I have my life together, when in reality I don't. I know a 33, almost 34-year-old woman who still doesn't know what she wants to be when she grows up. Hilarious. Cleaning, as much as I hate it, helps me deal with the quiet because in the end, I have a clean house and a clean office. The priorities. Taking my medication is also a must for me to deal with the quiet. I take antidepressants and anger anxiety meds. These combined make it easier to deal with the quiet and staying on top of my work while taking these meds. Making sure I'm on top of my work helps me deal with the quiet. I cross things off, write things in, cross things off, write things in, wash, rinse, repeat. I throw more onto my plate, knowing I probably shouldn't do it, but it's always worth it in the end because I love what I do. And doing what I do helps me deal with the quiet. The more I look in my planner, the more I know that I need to do more things to deal with the quiet, which means throwing more onto my plate. It's always a cycle. It's always a circle. When I'm not busy, I like to lie down and rest for a little bit. Laying down helps me decompress. I try to clear my head before anything else. I have to do this. It's my quote unquote normal. Laying down, I try to meditate a little bit, try to get past whatever's going on in my head. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. But I'd rather have tried and failed than to say, what if? I go back to being productive, but first I need to refresh. Sometimes hydration can snap me back into reality. Sometimes this works, sometimes this doesn't. But as I've said, I'd rather have tried and failed than to say, what if? It's part of the life of a person with BPD. Staying busy is how I stay neutral, how I stay gray instead of black and white, because thinking in black and white can lead to racing thoughts, which goes back to anxiety. So this is how I deal with the quiet. It feels like a chore sometimes, but it's necessary. It's necessary for me to stay productive, to stay busy, to make sure I don't get an anxiety attack or become low or become depressed. How do you deal with the quiet?